These are directions on how to do your dividing fractions coloring center. You should have a page that looks like this. It has 10 problems. We're not going to be coloring the back, so you don't really have to worry about the specific colors that are here. But what this will tell you is the answer you should get. When you finish the problem, you should get one of these answers. If you don't get one of these answers, then you did something incorrectly. Okay, most likely you're going to need another piece of paper to get these problems done. You could either use the back of the paper that you have right now, or you can get an extra piece of paper, whatever is easier for you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one, 4/5 divided by 2/3. So I'm going to go ahead and write that here, 4/5 divided by 2/3. And remember, I can't do anything until I have my denominators the same, because I have to be able to compare similar size pieces. So for the pieces to be the same size, the denominator has to be the same. So if I look at my denominator, I have a 5 and a 3. Those are both prime numbers. So I'm going to need to think, what is the least common multiple of 5 and 3? What's the smallest number I can multiply them both into? And if I think about it, I know if I do 5 times 3, that's 15. So I want to turn both of these denominators into 15. So I got to think, what did I multiply 3 by to make it into a 15? And I know 3 times 5 is 15. And remember, you have to multiply the top by the same, which would be 2 times 5, which is 10. So 2/3 is now 10 over 15. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I made the denominator 15 already, and I did that by multiplying by 3. So that means I need to multiply the top by 3, which is 12/15. Now I can divide because I have my denominators the same, so I'll be comparing same size pieces to make my group size. So I need to make a rectangle, and it needs to have 15 pieces. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we are good. And then the numerator tells me how many to color in. So I'm going to color in 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other fraction is going to tell me what group size I want. So I want to make groups of 10. So here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10/15. And then I have these 2/15 left over. So that means I was able to make one whole group. And then I had 2 left over out of my group size of 10. So I had 2 over 10 left over. 2 out of a group of 10. And I know that I can make this smaller. I can reduce this. So I'm going to divide the top and bottom by 2. And now I have 1 and 1/5. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to also solve this problem a different way, right? And I can see up here I did get 1 and 1/5, so I did it correctly. But I also want to solve this just doing common denominators and dividing across. So remember, you can do it doing modeling this way, but if you don't want to do modeling and you would like to just do common denominators, you can do that also. So this is the first way you can solve the problem, and here is the second way. So I'm going to take my same fractions, 4/5 divided by 2/3, and put it down here. And remember, in order for this to work, I still have to make the denominators the same. And remember, the way we did that up here is we made both of the denominators 15. So I'm going to do the same thing. So if both my denominators are 15, to go from 5 to 15, I had to multiply by 3. So I'm going to multiply the top by 3. To turn this 3 into a 15, I had to multiply it by 5. So I'm going to multiply the top by 5. Okay, so the setup should be the same, 12 over 15 divided by 10 over 15, just like I got here. But now, since my denominators are the same, I'm going to go ahead and divide the numerators. So that is going to be 12 divided by 10. And 12 divided by 10 is not a math fact, which means I'm going to have to multiply it like this to turn it into a mixed number. Let's see. 10 cannot fit into 1. 10 can fit into 12 one time. 10 times 1 is 10. Subtract, and I have 2 left over. And I have no more numbers to bring down, so I can go ahead and make that fraction. This becomes my numerator. This becomes my denominator. And again, I can reduce 2/10 by dividing the top and bottom by 2. My answer I get is 1 1/5, which, notice, is the same answer that I got when I did it when I was modeling. So you can decide which way you want to do it, but either way, you should be showing work. If all you do is turn in a page with circled answers, you will get no points. So make sure you are either showing work doing it the modeling way, or you can show work by doing it just with common denominators. But either way, you should be able to find the answers on the page.